I do a radio show on CITR,
I know what it is and I got to take. I know what it is and I got to take. I know what it is and I got to I know what it is and I got to take yourself. I know what it is and I got to take yourself. I know what it is and I got to maintain. Do it yourself.
Party people on the internet, Omega Investments, back at you again, my friends. What are we doing? What are we talking about? This is going to be more of a discussion video. We're going to be talking about some interesting concepts, mostly about these guys over here, card games. Flesh and blood is how card games were meant to be played. And we're going to be talking about them today. The mistakes of many companies. Magic, The Gathering, and Hasbro has been failing so horribly recently. And I'd like to talk a little bit about do it yourself. And my man James from Flesh and Blood Supposedly the story is that he sold his Power 9 Magic the Gathering collection, put his house up for mortgage, something like that, so he could make his dream, this beautiful flesh and blood game, which we'll look at some of these cards for you right now. You know, we'll start off with the light pack. Maybe we'll look at a few packs of cards while we talk to you. So this guy came in and did this game just from scratch. Now right off the bat, I want to talk about an interesting concept. So these card quality, you got your foils. Your foils are going to curl slightly, if you can see what I'm talking about. But you only have a minor curl, very minor curl. And it's a vertical curl rather than a horizontal curl. And that's just one concept. The quality of print quality control on the print, because seriously, this is horrendous what Magic's been doing. Flesh and Blood's got it right. Look at these beautiful full art freaking mentor cards that they started doing. Someone's got to tell me about these dragons. I don't know about these dragons that they're doing. Knocking stuff over, that's what I do. Alright, let me look. I gotta show you something real quick. So foil cards are always a logistical mess. Hold on 1 second, let me grab a stack for you. This is just a random stack. Now I have these double sleeved. We're talking Magic Origin, so what are we talking? What year is this? 15? 7 years ago, 7 years. Just, this is double sleeved where you have the inner protective sleeve. And again with the curling on this, on the foils, it's like it's a horizontal rather than a vertical curling. So it's curling that way. And it's a mess, even with the double foil, which is supposed to be protecting it. It's just a freaking mess over here. And we're just gonna put this all to the side because we don't want to talk about Magic. Screw Magic the Gathering is actually the theme of this video. What we're doing is looking at some beautiful, beautiful cards for you. So we're back to the Blitz deck over here. Now Blitz deck's another good concept of Magic the Gathering. Oh, wait. Hold on. So your regular cards are not foiling. Your regular cards are stiff as a board. And I gotta say, the card quality is just stupendous on these. The card quality is absolutely amazing on these things. Gonna turn the volume up on this one. I'm gonna hear the song a little louder. Card quality is absolutely just phenomenal on these things. Phenomenal card quality. And again, back to the foiling. Foiling, it's just scientific. Foils are gonna curl. But these have the vertical curl rather than the horizontal. So you can see, pretty flat there. It just kind of bends a little bit going up. Anyway, getting into a long discussion about something I'm not trying to get into a long discussion about, but let me take you back to 2014, and this isn't even the best example of what I'm talking about, but Magic cards, regular Magic cards, are foiling just on a regular print, not even on a freaking special foil print. That's not even a good example. Where's my good example over here? Where's my elf chick at? My elf was looking horrible. Oh, we got a foil mixed in there. You know what? This foil probably threw everything off. Is probably what I didn't realize. So if you put your stuff with a foil, it's going to make everything do a slight curl. But these cards are curled way more than they should be curling. Where's my elf chick at? Showing my curl. These are just not supposed to be curling this much. Alright, I'll talk about that for an hour. Screw Magic is the theme, and again, that's one. Card print quality. At least Pokemon bought the company and is putting out some good quality stuff. Cut out the scalpers. They just got Money Machine Go Burr printing stuff nonstop. Back to your deck over here. Look at my dude, Bolton, ready to kick some ass over here. This game is also just phenomenally designed. This has to be probably the best designed card game since Magic, and Magic screwed up. It's been going downhill since Wizards bought it in 1999. It only took them 23 years to completely destroy the company. This thing that they're doing with flushing the freaking system, we have a tight balance. Now let me talk about the compare and contrast and what's going on with Flesh and Blood right now. And again, shout out to James. Do it yourself is the theme of this video. So my man did it all himself. He got some distribution chain going. Shout out to the Combat Chain. Distribution chain going through Channel Fireball. Now, Channel Fireball obviously sold out to eBay, so I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But they nuked the market by selling, what was it? It was like a 6-pack, $50 a box it ended up being. I think it was all unlimited, where there's some first editions in there. But $50 a box, so now the market's at $50 a box. You want the market to be at, what, 70 wholesale and 80 for resale for boxes? Let me know exact numbers if people are behind the scenes. Comment below. So, James is in a screwed situation, and again, first run, pandemic, everybody bought out. The scalpers, whatever, the investors, they bought what they could. You have no Welcome to Wraith, whatever. You have no Arcane Rising available for anybody. You have no... Was it Monarch after that? Crucible of Worlds. Crucible of War. So again, first edition sold out. They're $1,000 plus on the market. So again, when he comes up, does a little higher print run on your Tales of Aria and your Everfest and your Monarch. I don't have any Monarch with me. Oh, we're looking at the Monarch Blitz deck right now. And your Monarch, so your Monarch is where the trouble starts. First edition, we don't know the print run. We want to know the print run. James, the only thing I'm going to say is you should just tell us the print run. Just let us know what's going on. Honestly, your fans would like you more. It's all about the game anyway. I don't know what the balance is supposed to be. So, print run comes out. Well, we don't know the print run, whatever. Monarch. Rudy, I gotta call out Rudy. Now, at the start, we were getting our boxes for like, what, $80 a box? 3 boxes. You get a mat and some freaking promo cards. It was definitely worth it. Dude, people made 10 times plus their money who believed you and supported you in the beginning, James. Now, when Monarch came out, $500 a box from Rudy. I don't know if James had anything to do with that or if Rudy got greedy. And on the Channel Fireball, they were supposed to sell you your kits for like $100 a box with 2 promo cards or something. I forgot exactly what it was. I couldn't get it on Channel Fireball. I don't know what the shenanigans were, if it was actually selling out by demand, but supposedly people were hoarding, not getting the supply out there, and it just became a mess, became a S show, an ish show. I could not order, and I was trying to get my pre-box for 100 of Monarch, and I think they were working. James was working with the company, but the company was doing shenanigans behind the scenes. And then again, a few months later, they just fire sold everything before they sold out to eBay. Now, all the stores are pissed because they were holding product. Channel Fireball, I don't even think James or the game screwed them. I'm guessing it's Channel Fireball. If anybody knows what's going on, please comment below what's going on behind the scenes. Foyo Games. I'm going to try to get a business together with Foyo and be the #1 distributor of Flesh and Blood moving forward, because I am not messing with Magic the Gathering anymore. Speaking of Magic the Gathering, what did they do wrong? They nuked their entire economy by dealing with the devil and going in with, what do you call it, Amazon. Now, A, your game is meant to be drafted. Just to show you something real quick, what I'm loving about Flesh and Blood, right on the box, tells you what the purpose of the game is. 24 booster packs support 1 8-player draft or a sealed 4 sealed decks, or a sealed pod of 4 decks, whatever. I can't read and the thing's blocking it. Anyway, the game's meant to be played. If you've never really played, drafting and sealed are the way to play. And they're just phenomenal. We're going to look at the other, let's look at the other Light Hero Prism deck. Looking cool. Very amazing cards. Beautiful foil of your hero, your young hero for the Blitz deck. And again, the play, just the values there and your foil of your Prism right there. Worth it, the price of admission. And then your only available mentor card, full art, very cool. to be played with the Blitz and the young mentors. Anyway, losing my train of thought. Hasbro, Wizards of the Coast, screw that company. Legend Story Studios, James. Dude, I am rooting for the underdog. I've been rooting for the underdog, and now I'm really rooting for the underdog. Hit me up. I want to invest in your company. At the very least, become one of your distributors. More so, I got some money in the bank. I know you're not a publicly traded company, but I want in on some shares. I want to buy 1, 5, 10% of your company. Hit me up, man. We got to talk. And I know everything's screwed with borrowing money right now. Interest rates are retarded. And everywhere in the world, it's not just America. So access to cheap money loans is not available. Hit me up if a couple $100,000 could help your company grow. Anyway, you should be supporting this company. Have you played this game? Play this game. Give it a try. Learn how to play and give it a try. We'll also talk about some of the mechanics of how it works. If you see, you have your cost up here. You have red, you have blue, you have yellow. They're about the pitch cost. If you pitch this card, it gives you 1, and it's a quick reference reminder. So you have 3 copies of each card. And then also, it's going to have different effects of varying strengths for what the pitch cost is. And every card has a defense, has an attack, has a pitch, and has a cost. So you don't wind up with dead cards as you're playing this game. It's actually very well designed like that. And it's all about the command chain. You put your armor out, you set up your warrior, and then you start your command chain. The command chain is pretty much like the best part of what Magic was, where you kind of like cast a spell, and then somebody casts a counter spell, and then somebody counters that counter spell, and you get these weird back and forth in Magic where a lot of crazy stuff is going on. Flesh and Blood is like the best part of that over and over again. So very well designed, my friends. And again, it's the dude James. Who else is involved with the company? I think it's just James. I think he had one other partner. I don't know how involved he is. Let me know. Comment below what's really going on. Comment with me about the controversy, because honestly, Magic's controversy is way worse. I think James just kind of got screwed by Channel Fireball. And with Magic, dude, they did a deal with the devil with Amazon. They screwed every distributor. They screwed every game store. They screwed everybody in the mix because you cut out what the game was about. Pretty much the deal was we had $70 boxes to distributors, and then they could resell it for freaking $80 to the cheap customer, maybe for $100 if you sold a box, or, you know, sell booster packs, get like $120 out the deal, something like that, $140. Now, dude, going to Amazon, started now with this fire sale. No one should ever stock Magic the Gathering again. Because, bro, you're playing with fire over here. Seriously, like, how are you going to pay $70 and then the thing's going to get fire sold later? And we had a good thing going. If you ended up hoarding boxes, which a lot of us are in for the collectability of it, you get a slow, steady return. Ideally, a little more than 10% per year return on investment, which obviously you got to cover your cost of what you're going to resell for. And everybody's doing it in every field. Lego's got the big one of who's doing it for sales. We're out of music, so we're going to stop this rant video, my friends. And mostly what I wanted to talk about, we didn't even do an outro. I just did an intro. I like doing outros for you. This video is about do it yourself. Do it yourself. Pretty much, if you want to do something, have the balls to do it. So much respect to James with Legend Story Studios and his Flesh and Blood FABTCG.com card game. Monarch Flesh and Blood. Sorry about the controversy that hit you up, my man. You did not deserve it. But seriously, this game is phenomenal. And just this is the promo card. Just these cards, they feel right. Everything that Magic's been doing recently feels wrong. These cards feel like they're going to stand the test of time. Only time will tell, so don't quote me on that. This guy with this company, just the fact that you had the testicular fortitude to sell all your investments, put it on the line for this, give us probably the best designed game ever. I have nothing but the highest level of respect for you. And now is the time. Magic has shown its hand. They don't care about us. They don't like us. They're trying to leech us for whatever money they can. It's dying. Hasbro's dying. It's on its last legs. I've never seen a company die so hard from hubris. Speaking of which, Legend Story Studios. Obviously, know you've had some controversy. Obviously, there was a little too much of a print run with Monarch, Tales of Aria, and your Everfest over there. These foiling is just, Anyway. They're working on getting it right. Flesh and Blood 2.0. A lot of great stuff in the mix. I fully support this company. I want to become one of their top distributors. Foyo out there. You know what I'm talking about. That's my dude that I'm going to be working with. Now, James, I want to get talking to you directly. I want to invest in your company, either buying a percentage of your company, or at least buying a dumb amount of boxes at cost so I could resell them to everybody in America. We'll be talking soon. Everybody out there, if you're not playing Flesh and Blood, why are you not playing Flesh and Blood? If you're playing Magic, stop being exploited by people who hate you. Everyone, have a wonderful, have a blessed day. Be well, be awesome. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.